I love the idea of this movie that there's a relationship in order for it to blossom, it has to sort of overcome this very big obstacle. So I'm sort of curious about yourselves. If you were going to enter into a relationship, what is the obstacle involved with yourself that the other person would have to get over?
Oy. I'm not.
Everyone is groaned at that question. Have you guys been asked that a lot?
Great question.
No. I want to use start.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well, mine is just like, I feel bad for anyone that dates me because I have to date so many people at the same time while they date me. It's just like, it's, from the minute you show up to my house, you're photographed outside and everything that you do will be picked apart, and it's really not fair for you to say that this person, that because you may or may not be with them, speaks on your behalf. There's a thing about being two separate people, and it's really difficult for a lot of people because you're just like, this is way too much for me. Like, thank you. So I honestly feel low-key bad for anyone that dates me.
I don't know. Mine's not the same. I guess my girlfriend always complains about how much, I guess, football I watch. I guess that's the only Sunday I literally just dedicate to the boys.
Yeah. You do fantasy?
Of course.
Yeah.
I just hang out with my friends and watch TV and probably don't get off the couch for too many hours. So
that's fair.
And Saturday too, because it's college football. And then Monday because it's Monday
night,
football.
and then Thursday because Thursday night football.
Yeah, there's a lot of days. So
I feel bad for your girlfriend.
I know it adds up. I always
so she gets
that.
Wednesdays. Is what she
pretty
gets.
Much.
Yeah, Wednesdays are love days.
Yeah. So I guess that's one thing. And I'm just so close with my friends. I just hang out with them, and they live at my place as well. So they're kind of always around. So you have to get kind of used to that. Yeah. I don't know.
So she's also dating multiple people.
Yeah. If you want to say it like that, I don't know. But
he's like, that's a little too much for me.
We'll rephrase that in the editing room for sure. One of the things that whenever I see a movie like with an amazing couple doing amazing things for each other because they truly care about each other, it makes me want to step up my game because I see these things. I'm like,
that's great.
What am I doing wrong? Like, whenever you play a character that's so amazing, doing amazing things, do you ever think to yourself like, I've got to be better at this?
Yeah, I mean,
I think that every single day.
Do you really?
Everything I do, I'm just like, Bella, just do better.
Do better.
And next time, work more, do more, be better. Not your best. You could be better. Mm-hmm. You might be more exhausted, but you're gonna be better at least. I think that literally all the time.
But that's a great way to say it because a lot of people always are wondering how to feel after a really heartfelt romantic love story, and especially something like Midnight Sun that kind of leaves you at the end maybe more sad than others, but to leave kind of uplifted and inspired to be a better person or to be a better significant other in terms of a relationship. That's a home run for us as far as how the film hit home to you.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah. I cooked dinner the night after I saw it, and my
did?
fiance got home and she's like, "What'd you do?" I'm like, "Nothing. I just saw this movie and they were so sweet to each other. I just thought I would try something." So
that's great.
Yeah. You mentioned the paparazzi, and I was curious about a loose connection between the two, sort of maybe feeling trapped in your home. Obviously, I feel like there is somewhat of a comparison, a connection, but obviously, does it put that into perspective too? Because we're talking about someone with a disease that people really do have. Does it make you ever go like, maybe it's not as bad as I thought that it was?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Especially when you play a character like this. I always have this, mentality of every day is 1,000 ways to die. So I already have that, and playing Katie definitely pushes it even more for me. And I just think to myself, like, I know people say, like, oh, pity and, like, sorrow. Like, I don't want any of that. But, like, I yet have played this character, and I can't even imagine the pain that people feel every day, and especially in Katie's situation. So, yeah, every day I wake up and I'm like, Bella, you better look in the mirror and, like, stop complaining so much. Why don't you just, like, smile a bit brighter sometimes?
It's nice to have that perspective sometimes, sort of go, things are, stump my toe, it's not going to be the end of the world, kind of thing.
I hate stumping my toe. God,
it's seriously the worst.
It really is.
It's the worst.
That and paper cut, though.
We just moved into a condo where the kitchen dips down for some reason, and we're a week and a half in, and the toes they're just bruised at this point.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, but perspective. Things are going pretty well. I get to talk to you guys. You know, the whole reason a movie like this works is only if the chemistry between you two is there. And I feel like chemistry is such an organic thing. Like, is chemistry either it's there or it's not, or can you actually make it happen?
Well, like you said, it being an organic thing, I think it can be or it can't be. And for us, it really was. I mean, we got along really well right from the beginning, or even beforehand. We'd been kind of friends, and then transferring to working professionally together, it was the chemistry really started picking up quick and was way easier than I think I ever expected.
Yeah, me too.
So we had so much fun on screen and off screen. And you know, when you're working on a film and you're going to, in our case, in Vancouver and working there for 2 months, and you don't know anyone else, and you're kind of like, all right, either I'm gonna go do things by myself, or like, and lucky for me, we did everything together, like brunch on the weekends, or going and hanging out at night, seeing a movie, or working on the film. Everything was less of having to do things together, but wanting to, because we had so much fun together.
And every time we're shooting, you know, you got to think about the night shoots. When you're spending literally all night with someone and you're watching the sunset together, you're like, bro, we got a bond right now.
Really bond.
We
Is there
are
ever
like
that fear of like,
close.
what if they suck? Like what? Like, you know, going into this, like, what if we don't get along?
Yeah. I think, but we didn't have that because we already were, like, friendly. We, like, you know, knew each other's groups. Like, we weren't close necessarily, but we were definitely friends. We met up before Patrick and we did the screen test, and we, like, went over it and kind of practiced it together. So we were friendly enough, definitely, to want to do that, so.
For sure. Well, guys, congratulations on this. Seriously, it
thank
was a
you,
pleasure chatting with you. Sorry, try to ask questions you hadn't heard.
You know what? You're so funny.
Thank you very much.
I love what you
appreciate it.
said as well
Thank
about
you.
your fiance.
Oh,